development down off
It's on
231.
it's on the drive, it's on the entrance end. We've already put the cases under the extension of the gutters that we starting on, hopefully this week.
This is on Fort Lewis Road.
It is, no, sir. It's on 231.
231?
The Aldot engineers are the one requiring that.
Okay. Then under new business this evening, ordinance 2023-2, adjusting the boundaries of the council districts. I think all you council members have been presented with this. This gives us pretty much an equal, all 5 of our districts being equal, right? Close.
In terms of demographics and all. Yeah, the requirement is to be plus or minus 5% as far as total population within that district. And based on the new census data, we were plus or minus 35%. So we had to adjust the boundary lines accordingly.
And then permission to hire a part-time cultural museum curator free for the Black History Museum. We've been moving toward this for some time and trying to get this museum back in good shape and get it open. And this is the management part of this, and Councilperson Tucker has been working alongside this group. Then item 6, permission for the police department to renew the subscription to Leads, LEADS online. This is the first time on the agenda, but the chief has asked this evening to move this forward, suspend the rules and move this forward because we're a little bit behind the deadline of getting this in place, right? Then item 7, surplus equipment to be auctioned at J.M. Wood Auction Company during the March 21 through 24, 2023 auction in Montgomery with a minimum guarantee of $78,500. This is Eric.
Yeah, this is the equipment that we purchased last summer. That equipment replaced this equipment, so we'll surplus that and hopefully cut down on our maintenance requirement at the Public Works.
This is part of your plan to start moving some of this equipment before it's completely.
Well, this is pretty much completely dilapidated equipment, so we're moving forward with the plan.
So it's not going to come under this, is it? Right. Okay. Item 8, permission to purchase 2 John Deere tractors from Aldot Equipment Bureau, $120,600. This is the first time on the agenda. Are they holding this?
Yeah, we have those reserved, and they're reserved for, we don't need to.
They don't need to suspend anything.
We can hold them.
Okay.
This would, last, council meeting, we approved the right-of-way maintenance agreement, so this is part of fulfilling that obligation. And then the second tractor will be replacing some of the ones we're selling at J.M. Wood auction.
Then item 9, purchase a 15-foot batwing rotary cutter from Sourcewell Pricing at $25,425.70. Also a first read.
Yeah, this, they can hold this as far as I know. This is also to fulfill the right-of-way maintenance agreement with the county.
Then item 10, permission to repair AC unit at Elmo County Museum at a cost of $5,489. This is the first time on, and I believe you told me that we only got one quote on this. If you want to get another quote.
This one's a repair.
This is a repair, so we go ahead with this?
Yes, sir. This was the repair for the museum.
Okay.
The next one is one that I only have one quote on. And that's replacing the unit. So I'm waiting on my second quote. He just didn't give it back to me today.
All right, so both of them will carry over to the next meeting.
Question on the repair and the replacing the whole unit just happened to come out the same, is that right?
I was a little surprised by that as well.
That's about, yeah, just like pretty good.
So the one at the Black History Museum is a replacement?
Yes. That unit's gone. It's so old. They said it was 24, 25 years old.
Our money out of it.
So both of these units are Black History Museum units.
One is the Black History Museum. That's the replacement.
Replace.
Right.
It's a very good price.
The first one is for the old post office.
Elmo County unit, okay, gotcha. Two museums, okay, gotcha.
One to repair, one to.
So number 11 really should read permission to replace
Yes.
Yeah, and I only have one quote. I couldn't get my second quote in.
instead of repair.
Yeah, that was.
Okay, yeah, item 11 should read permission to replace this unit at Black History Museum. Cost of $50 million. Then item 12, Downtown Redevelopment Authority appointments. Need to move forward with that. And then item 13, Industrial Development Board appointments. That's renewing,
It's reappointing and adding.
yeah.
Add three.
Most of these authorities are very, very important to the city. It gives us a conduit that allows us to do some projects through them. And they don't have to jump through quite as many hoops as we have to jump through. We just do it straight out from the city. Okay, those are the 13 items that we have. So we'll call the meeting to order. Councilman Robbins will be doing the invocation, and Councilperson Justice will be doing the pledge.
Let's pray. God, we thank you for letting us gather here tonight. We thank you for everybody in this city and how their commitment to this city and making things better for the people of this city, God. We thank you for keeping us safe as a city, God. We ask that you continue to keep your hand on us and keep us safe. And may we do everything in your name, to your glory in Christ's name.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Councilmember Robbins.
Here.
Councilmember Tucker.
Here.
Councilmember Justice.
Here.
Councilmember Gann.
Here.
Councilmember Brown.
Here.
Mayor Willis.
You received in your packets a copy of the minutes from the council meeting held on January the 17th of 2023. Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? So those minutes have been approved. On the old business this evening, public hearing, we'll go ahead and enter into the public hearing at this time. This is for ordinance to amend the zoning ordinance 99-4 to rezone partial lying and being situated in the east half of section 14, township 18 north of range 18 east, Elmore County, Alabama, and contains 15 acres more or less from rural and holding to B2. Anyone here to speak against this rezoning? No one to speak against it. Anyone here to speak in favor of this? Okay. You just keep
So,
saying.
Mr. Mayor,
We know who you are.
I'm John's family, and I'm here on behalf of the owner of the property, Wetumpka.
All right, having had the public hearing, we'll move forward. Ordinance 2023-1, amending the zoning ordinance 99-4 to rezone parcel line being situated in the east half of section 14, township 18 north, range 18 east, Elmo County, Alabama, contains 15 acres more or less. Ruling only to B2.
I'd like to make a motion, we dispense.
We've already read it one time, so thank you for that.
We have a motion to suspend the reading. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anyone opposed? Okay. I got a second, Joe. Okay. Second reading having been suspended, we'll move forward with adoption of the ordinance. Thank you. We have a second.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anyone opposed? Okay, John, we got it done.
Thank you so much.
Okay, good.
Good night.
Item 3, permission to contract with Wetumpka Water Works and Sewer Board for a split casing. This is the second reading on this, so we can move forward. We'll entertain a motion.
Then we move forward. Second.
We have a motion on the second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anyone opposed? So that permission has been granted. And the new business, ordinance 2023-2, adjusting the boundaries of the council district. This is the first reading.
Ordinance 2023-2, amending ordinance 2016-4, adjusting the boundaries of council districts. Whereas section 1144F-2 of the Code of Alabama 1975 as amended authorizes the city council to establish the boundaries of the council districts, and whereas the city of Wetumpka is divided into 5 council districts, each district shall be formed of contiguous compact territory, and whereas the city council, upon review of the 2020 census data, has determined that the changes in population of each district warrant adjustments to the district boundaries to ensure equality in the voting process. Now therefore, be it ordained by the city council of the city of Wetumpka, Alabama as follows. Section 1, ordinance 2016-4, amending section 34-2 of the Wetumpka Code of Ordinances deleted in its entirety and replaced as follows. C, section 34-2, district boundaries. Pursuant to the authority contained in 1146-23 Code of Alabama 1975, the city council of the city of Wetumpka, Alabama does hereby readjust and reestablish the boundary lines of the 5 council districts of the city and the territory composing each such district for purposes of city council elections, such that hereafter said districts shall be and are described using census blocks. The legal description for the 5 council districts described in ordinance 2016-4 is re-described for meets and bounds and now to be described by the 2020 census blocks attached hereto as Exhibit A. Section 2, in accordance with requirements of section 1146-3 Code of Alabama 1975, the city clerk is hereby directed to file a certified copy of this ordinance with the judge of probate of Elmore County, Alabama, together with a map of the city depicting the voting districts as herein divided and described. Section 3, the ordinance shall become effective upon its publication one time in the Wetumpka Herald, a newspaper of general circulation published in Elmore County, Alabama. Section 4, all other sections or provisions of this code of ordinance of the city of Wetumpka, Alabama, not specifically amended herein, will remain in full force and effect. Section 5, should any section or provision of this ordinance or the code of ordinances of the city of Wetumpka, Alabama be held invalid, such holding shall not affect the validity of any section or provision thereof which are not of themselves valid. Section 6, this ordinance shall become effective upon its adoption and publication as required by law. I missed something.
No, I don't think you did. I think you covered it up. This is the first reading though, so it'll be back on the agenda for the next meeting. And item 5, permission to hire part-time cultural museum curator 3 for the Black History Museum.
Make a motion that we hire part-time cultural museum curator for the Black History Museum.
Okay. We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay, so that has been taken care of. And item 6, permission for the police department to renew their subscription to Leads Online, and that is asking to suspend the rules, and that we will need to do that first.
May I move to suspend the rules and move forward?
Okay, we have a motion for Mr. Brown to suspend the rules.
Second.
We have a second. That's the roll call.
Councilmember Robbins?
Yes.
Councilmember Tucker?
Yes.
Councilmember Justice?
Yes.
Councilmember Gant?
Yes.
Councilmember Brown?
Yes.
Mayor Willis?
Yes. Rules having been suspended, we'll move forward with the permission of the police department to renew their subscription. So we'll entertain a motion here.
I move.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? So that permission is being granted, Chief. Okay, item 7, surplus equipment to be auctioned at J.M. Wood Auction Company during March 21 through 24, 2023 auction in Montgomery, minimum guarantee of $78,500. Entertain a motion.
So moved. Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? So that too has been approved. And item 8, permission to purchase 2 John Deere tractors from Aldott Equipment Bureau, $120,600. This is the first time on the agenda, so it'll appear back next meeting. Item 9, purchase a 15-foot batwing rotary cutter from Sourcewell, pricing at $25,425.70. Also a first time on the agenda, so it will appear back next meeting. Then item 10, permission to repair AC unit at the Elmore County Museum at a cost of $54.89. This is the first time on, so it'll appear next meeting. And then item 12, 11, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna hold that over to another bid, okay? Then item 12 is Downtown Redevelopment Authority appointments.
We've got reappointments of Tucker Robinson and Todd Ayers, and new appointments, Lori Hutchinson and William Pierce.
Yeah. New ones are Lori
Lori Hutchinson and William Pierce.
and William Pierce. So I think there'll be 2 outstanding appointments for that particular board.
Like motion.
We'll take Gant's motion.
Second.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I have a motion, I have a second. All in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? So that has been granted. And then item 13, industrial development board appointments.
We're reappointing Johnny Cooper and Bobby Barrett, and we've got new appointments of Andrew McMichael.
This is a gentleman back here in the back corner that attends all these meetings that we have.
Rob Wayall and Robert Hankins.
I think that's 3 good ones. This gentleman lives over on Tuskegee, across from where Jim used to live. Finally got him out of your neighborhood, didn't you?
Took a long time.
I know it did. I know it did. But thank you for serving.
It's an honor, thank you.
Okay, so we need to get a motion,
So moved.
a second.
Second.
Have a motion and a second, any discussion? All in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Okay. Anyone opposed? Okay, that takes care of it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Looking forward to a great year. We had a great staff meeting this morning. Had a full room, people. Had a good time, had a lot of discussion going on. And it's really good. But lots and lots of things happening. The construction is about to begin down at 231. Then we have